Damage family, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Strain Damage podcast.
You already know, this is your brain on buds.
This is your brain on buds. But these are galactic buds that we are featuring today because when you come to Galileo Cannabis, you will end up leaving with the stars.
Thanks.
Whether you get that fruity terps or that gas, you are going to the fucking moon.
You always gonna get that gas.
Always gotta get the gas. Some people like citrus. Hey, some people like citrus. But we don't fuck with those people, right?
No tangy.
no Tangy Vile in the background going, no Tangy. Y'all should turn that into a freestyle. Enough fucking around. I want to introduce y'all the owner and master hash hole roller of Galileo Cannabis, Fausto and Michael the Cultivator. What's going on, guys?
What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
It's going on. It's going good, man. You know, we're just staying busy, trying to blow up like this place.
Appreciate you
Hey,
guys,
you guys
bro.
got a dope ass spot here. I noticed they had my boy Sosa in the front in a little astronaut suit.
That's the homie, bro. Yeah, honestly, it was super cool, bro. Getting that little boy, we had to add him to the floor for sure. I had a vision, bro, whenever we first walked in the spot, and I was like, dude, we need an astronaut guy. Like, this is like a human life, like a human size, bro. I was like, let's get it. So it was dope, you know, to get that bad boy and throw it on.
That shit's a vibe, bro. I seen it and I'm like, oh yeah, we ready to blast off the vision.
He said, let's go. Nah, bro, but yeah, we're a locally owned shop. You know, we opened up about 9 months ago. I got the space. I partnered up with my buddy Greg and Taylor and my buddy Seth. You know, we all teamed up and we did what we knew we already were doing basically. And we just turned into a business. So my buddy Taylor and Greg, they came up with Sap Smoke, so they have the smoke shop inside our shop. Come check them out. They got all your headies, all your rigs, Puffcos.
Hey, that's perfect, bro. Sometimes you go get some shit from the dispensary and it's like, how am I finna smoke this, bro? It's like I have to go all the way across town or somewhere else to go get some shit. Y'all got it all right here.
Yeah,
That's
appreciate
wild.
you.
It's made for the out-of-towners where they're like, oh, fuck, I don't have my Puffco to smoke this enough.
They're like, let's grab this.
Bro, they got it all. You know what I mean? You could get the flower, you could get the rosin, you could get a hash roll if you ain't got time. You know what I mean? It's already rolled up to perfection.
100%.
Y'all have like the most couch luck I've seen too.
Oh, yeah, bro. Those are the homies. Those are the boys, bro. We've been with them from the jump, and same vice versa, bro. We see each other's visions, so it's cool to support like other entrepreneurs' visions, and especially all the young entrepreneurs, especially they kind of have that same mentality. So just bring each other up, you know, just keep building together. So it's dope, bro. It's been dope. It's been a blessing for sure. My boy kills it with the hashies for sure up here.
Yeah,
I actually just had him. We smoked up a few today, honestly.
Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, it's like just an art. I actually learned it from my friend Cisco. It's actually the one that actually showed me how to roll hash rolls.
What was the first time you smoked that hash roll? You remember?
Hash roll, the first time I smoked a hash roll, I was like in my 20s. I was in my 20s, man. That shit smacked me so sick, bro. I was like, bro, I like did not know what the hell that was.
Yeah.
First time you smoke a hashi, bro, it takes you to like, it legit takes you to the
Outer
stars, bro.
space.
No,
You
for
feel
real.
like Cheech and Chong? What's in this shit?
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Put the light on the donut, and you're like, whoa, you see it all bubbly. That's like the most like fascinating everything.
When you see
thing
all the
ever, bro.
wax like burning.
Yeah, you're
the
like,
little
oh,
donut
bro.
hole. The donut hole is what really does it for me, because actually,
100%.
up until before I moved to New Mexico, I actually didn't know what a hash hole was. Like, I had been rolling up and then taking, like, rosin and melting it and then spreading it on the outer
putting it
part.
on in and
Or sprinkling, what I used to, like an American hash joint. I call it American Spirits tobacco, and then some little BHO on top. Yeah, but
Yeah, for real.
For real.
That should just sound like I'll be dizzy.
No, yeah.
it does. No, like it'll give you a super head rush, and then like it's like a jet fuel sativa. It's like
You
smoke.
got that from the European swag, huh?
I mean, yeah, like I brought it back because when I was in Denmark and Germany, I was rolling up like pressed hash and like tobacco.
That's where they'll have you.
break off the brick.
Don't have you
fucking
those
tough.
hash laced cigarettes and shit. You're just like, what the Why does that nigga cigarette smell like exhaust?
The other day, a homie came into the store, and it's one of our regulars. His name's Chuck. He's super cool. He's a super cool dude.
Shout out Chuck.
He's like, hey, that's the homie, OG, bro, OG. And he came in and he's like, you need to try some of this hash. He's like, I've been smoking it. He literally busted out like 8 different jars of hash, bro, and like gave me like a little sample of each one. I was like, oh, yeah, dude. He shows mad love. Like it's mutual, you know. And he's a super cool cat. And yeah, bro, I literally like packed full the other night, put a little bit of hash in it, put me straight to bed, bro. So that old hashish, you can't go wrong with it every once in a while. Every once in a while, but don't get me wrong, those rosin turps, that's a whole other level.
Oh, yeah.
I feel those rosin trips just hit you in the chest different. Are you?
For real, it makes you want to like keep it in your chest, bro. Like you just let it out, you can taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna learn about how this journey started. So both of y'all are from Albuquerque?
Yes.
Born and raised, bro. We actually grew up down the street from each other, dude.
Well, y'all been locked in for a minute.
Yeah, I've known him since we were in like out in like 3rd grade, bro. We grew up right around the
What
corner.
was Fausto like in 3rd grade?
Hey, I bet y'all would have never pictured
Fuck, that's
Yeah, man,
being able to do all this.
Yeah, life's crazy where it takes you, man. Especially if you're really dedicated, like on something that you're really passionate about. So it can take you far, bro. Really far.
Bro, it was a trip. Like we were little shits back in the day. Dude. We were fighting, doing crazy stuff, dude. But nah, it was fun. Like his mom hated me. His mom hated me, bro. Like I remember every time I like walk around their house, she was not liking me, bro.
Yeah,
He always had to like walk over to my house like all like hiding.
All low key.
All low key.
So where you going?
And luckily
Going for a walk?
my best friends on the side of us, same thing. I've known them for boy Junior, Mikey, and Aaron, 3 brothers. They lived right on the side of me, so he would just go to Mikey Junior's.
yeah.
We were really at my house, all fucking smoking weed in the back.
Getting stoned and shit.
Yeah.
When's the first time you guys smoked? Like, when did you play cannabis and really got into it?
Bro, honestly, for me, it's I truly got into it. I would say like in 20. I started smoking a lot. Like I had been smoking since like middle school off and on and stuff. Like just stuff, but honestly, like in high school, not high school, sorry, like in 2020, I got into my accident, bro, my snowboarding accident, and I broke my pelvis and my sacrum.
Oh.
And I had always been into smoking and stuff, but after I got into my accident, like I had no choice but to use like pills and stuff, like while I was like getting my surgeries and all that stuff, and I hated it, bro. I remember I was like just trying to get off of it.
Full on nauseous.
Yeah, bro. And like as soon as I got out of the hospital, as soon as I got home, I remember I was just like. I just started smoking a lot more. And I started like educating myself more. And I had a buddy, my boy Doobie. He freaking he's been smoking. He's been growing weed for a fat minute, bro. And he would always just hook me up and just like lace me up with some fire weed and keep me lacing. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into it, bro. Like for me, like it was my accident. I would say like it kind of like
Like
made
a
me
medicinal side for sure.
yeah, it definitely made me like want to start like looking into like the medicinal side of it for sure.
It probably like helps too when you could just roll up a fatty and you're like, oh, I feel better instead of like having to eat a couple of pills and you feel like shit.
Yeah, 100%. I don't get me wrong. I wasn't like on like I was literally on pills just for like probably like I was on bed rest for like 3 months. For like a month, yeah, like honestly, it was the only thing that would help me sleep. Like I couldn't walk, like it was bad, bro. I fucked my shit up bad. So as soon as that happened, honestly, I had the time. Like I had never been the type to kind of sit around. Like and those 3 months, I had no choice but to sit around. So it was depressing, bro. It was sad. So I really had no choice but to kind of educate
I'm
myself.
too active for this shit.
Yeah, for real.
Especially over there snowboarding and shit, so you can tell you.
Yeah,
go with it.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
It's like a dramatic change right there, bro, from moving active to just staying.
For 3 months too, that shit's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it sucked, bro. It was depressing. I was honestly sad as fuck, but it's crazy. Like those little setbacks are always like for the better outcomes, bro. It's crazy.
Something there like a quarter of the year, huh? That's crazy. To like really think about it.
That shit's wild, bro. But
Was that like, did you usually snowboard before that? Or was that like,
nah, yeah, bro. I've been snowboarding for like 6 years. I loved it, bro. It's dope, and I want to get back into it for sure. So after the accident, not gonna lie, it traumatized my ass a
So
little
you
bit.
gotta start back on the road.
And honestly, like a month ago, bro, me and my boys, like not my boys, like me, my fiance, and like all of our friends, we got all the kiddos and stuff, and we went up to the mountains on a snowy day, and I took my board out, bro, and fucking went and chopped it up, and it felt like the same, it felt like nothing, bro. It was natural.
It made it look like nothing, bro.
So I was like, bro, I'm ready. I was like, I got like my little itch hit. So I want to go back for sure, bro.
Bro, all this shit ain't bad no more.
Yeah, I was all school. Nah, but my boy over here, he's been growing for a minute, dog. He's been growing weed for
I would say 7 years, but I wasn't really taking it like really serious. I was like really, so like I would just pop the seed, so like whatever I would get, I would just pop the seed, and then I wouldn't really take care of it as much. I was just like, let it sprout. If it died, I would like really care why it died. I was like, oh, you know what, next year.
You fucked up.
Yeah, so I was
it's all
like,
good.
yeah, but like every year, like I would run into someone different, like try this, and I tried different things, and the plants would grow different. So I'm like, and that really fascinated me, and especially like I've always taken pills. I got diagnosed with ADHD and ADD as a kid, and also autism. So I have a small spectrum of autism, and but that honestly, smoking cannabis really helped me out. And then there's like plants in general. My mom used to plant a lot, like she used to garden a lot, and that's why I really got into it. And cannabis, like we were smoking a lot when we were kids, so like really fascinated me how like it would make me feel like at ease. I wouldn't have to take pills, So like the pills would make me feel anxious or like depressed and this and that. Like, I didn't like feeling like that, So the growing just really like it got me serious. I got more serious into it like the past year, and actually took it more serious this year. And from like wherever it took me, I got so much support. I created a YouTube channel. I got support from like my friend here, FAUSTO, and like dude, like I got support from a lot of people, bro. I got more dedicated to it, and I grew some bad plants, bro. From there, I heard that he was starting this place. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm like, something I'm really into, I'm more into like the medicinal side as well. So that's mostly what it's like.
Bro, that shit really changes a lot too. Because I remember my brother, for the longest time, he was on like ADHD meds. And he would always tell me the same thing. He's like, bro, like I feel like a whole different person when I'm off this shit. Like I feel depressed. And like, I'll be in my head. And my dad, I remember he took him off from me. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna let you just smoke weed. Like, might as well. And that fool was way chilling. He would be like a whole different person. He would just go eat all the food in the kitchen, bro.
My parents wouldn't let me.
They said, fuck that.
Yeah, they wouldn't allow that, bro. All my cousins used to smoke weed. And he used to grow, and that's mostly where I got fascinated too, because he used to have little plants. I'm like, damn, that's dope. I'm like, what kind of plant is that? My mom was gonna be like, don't look at that, don't look at that. I know it's like some bad influence.
Don't follow the Medi one.
Yeah, but it's like,
That's the number one way to follow them.
For real.
Yeah, but
that's so much relationships, friendships start out that.
Yeah,
exactly. Honestly, just from smoking a joint, man. Yeah, freaking. She was really against weed until like honestly, she had a really bad car accident and it really messed up her spine too. And someone gave her like an old remedy. It's like an old remedy about basically getting your weed plant. Like if it doesn't grow how you want it, you can still use a whole plant to make medicine. And she used to use that with rubbing alcohol. And honestly, it would take pain instantly away from her. So from there, she was like, you know what? She started more open to it, So from there, she would let me experiment more, little by little, She wouldn't be so against it,
Yeah, it's just once you see like it actually isn't just something people like use to get high or like as a kind of gateway drug. Like a lot of older people see it as like, oh, you're gonna fuck up, you over there getting high and shit.
Yeah. Honestly, Mexican. I feel like that's like a Mexican tradition too. Like, I always use like the alcohol with like stems or like all the seeds and shit. They would just let it sit there. Because I remember my uncle did the same shit as a kid.
Yeah,
So I think it's like a little bit. They would put like all the stems. It was like, don't get me wrong, it was all brick fucking.
I didn't know that was a thing though. Like Mexican families be having like green dragon. Like,
That's why I seen that my little badass and I tried to take it out one day and I'm like, can I smoke? Bad.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know what that was for.
No,
It's like the
that's-
fucking.
That's an instant headache. Smoking this.
It's like smoking the fucking. Or way back in the day, like middle school and high school and shit. We were smoking all the fuck is it called? The black shit out of the
Oh, the resin.
The resin, yeah,
resin.
the fucking.
The
Everybody else
replay.
like, I was sitting there, fucking
Bruh.
crazy.
Yeah, I see-
bro.
I
That's
see
funny
that.
that you say that. I remember when I like first got a good amount of weed. I'm like, I can't believe I used to smoke weed.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it, and it hit me. I'm like, I was down bad. I was scraping the pipe.
Yeah, the first time seeing drove over like some fire ass, you know.
And you're holding like a zip of it compared to like, you know, trying to smoke the resin.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, hell yeah, guys. But
How did all of this astronomy stuff come in? Did that come in before setting up Galileo? Like, is that like a general interest?
honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, no. So me and my boy were literally sitting. Well, one of my old boys. We were sitting in the garage, bro. Freaking time cheaping, and I remember we were just like we had an idea of like opening a dispensary, and there's so many different ideas. I would just sit there like trying to write down business ideas, and one night that one popped in, and we were talking about it, and we were just chilling, smoking, and we're like, dude, what would be a dope dispensary name? What would be a dope dispensary name? And we were just sitting there thinking. We looked up at the stars, and we're like, Galileo. We're like, bro, Galileo would be dope. We're like, we didn't know much. We were just like, I know he's had something to do with like the stars or the galaxy and shit. So we looked it up. We started looking up some of these quotes and stuff like that, and we're like, dude, this is perfect. We're like, I think this is it's a good approach.
You looked up at the stars and were like, all right, guys, we're going to the fucking moon.
Yeah, straight
I
up.
feel like the name catches attention too.
Yeah, yeah.
When I hear it, I'm like, what's that?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, because like a lot of brands kind of take the easy route and like name themselves after things that are already in the cannabis space, like Wild or you know, like Canna Greens, like
Yeah. It's like, bro.
like come on, man. Like,
Spice it up.
the game has changed. People want new shit. They want different shit.
Yeah, and that was my main thing too. We wanted to be different. We knew there was going to be huge competition. You know, we knew we were familiar. Like we were studying the industry. You know, we tried looking at numbers. We were looking at states that were already failing, and like we were trying to like see why those dispensaries were failing or why like license holders were failing. We tried to really kind of approach it like differently, and we're like, all right. So first we came up with the name. And then I was like, dude, all right, now we got to think about logo. And then boom, I was like, the Sandias. I was like, the Sandias in the background. We'll have Galileo looking at it through a scope, and then they'll be like weed stars. And I was like, that's perfect. Boom. So
That's hard.
I hit an illustrator, boom. He typed it up for us. He ended up doing. It was in a different country, bro. So like trying to talk to him and shit. Like I would message him at like night, and then I'd wake up and he would like message me. So like. It would take like a whole day to like get the like ideas over, and so like that's kind of that, and then boom, and then we got this spot, and yeah, as soon as we got the spot, I kind of just started visioning. I was like, all right, where
You guys got a big spot here too.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lot of general area, and then you know the Sav Smokes thing.
Heck yes.
Do you guys have a grow in here, or?
Yeah, bro. So it's coming soon. So I partnered up with my boy Chris and my boy Doobie, the one that like I told you like I've known for a minute. I've known both of those people for a minute. So I partnered up with them. We're gonna be opening High Loaded Farms. It should be open by May 1st. May 1st, you should be able to come into Galileo, the sales floor, and see the plants.
That's so far though.
We're excited, bro.
Remember in LA when I first went into like Jungle Boys and seeing shit like that? I was like, what the hell?
That shit was sick,
That shit
bro.
confused the shit out of me. I was like,
It's crazy. It's a vibe for sure, bro.
How so? You have some buddies who are growers. Maiko's growing. How do you sort of, when deciding what goes on the shelves? Obviously, there are some brands that pop off like Couchlock, right? Everybody knows them, and then you're doing a market-based approach. Are you kind of just paying attention more attention to the numbers in terms of sales trends, or kind of going for the products that you've tested? How do you make those decisions?
To be honest, bro, when we first opened, it was my first business. You didn't know what the fuck we were doing. It was crazy, dude. So, not gonna lie, at first, we were definitely more open to who we worked with, and we made a couple, I wouldn't say mistakes, but we definitely learned who to work with and who not to work with. And we definitely just kind of got those out the way. And then now we're definitely very selective on who we work with, you know, and we shoot for connoisseur stuff like couch lock, like alabastra, like all these like like a lot of these rosin
I
brands.
see you guys had Alto too. They have some fire.
Yeah, like we definitely shoot for like these connoisseur brands, and then we definitely want to still work with some of these more affordable brands that are still mom and pop shops, just because our demographics, we came to realize right away that it wasn't the smartest approach for us to only carry our connoisseur stuff. Because I like smoking hash rolls, I like rosin, I like like top shot, like small batch flower grows and stuff like that, but not everyone does. And I had to kind of put myself in their perspective. So now, yes, my team and I, my team, Sav Smokes, and we team, we have like a sample party once or twice, or once or two every, I can't even speak, like one every month or two, or one every 2 months. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sounds like the type of party I like to.
And then that's kind of how we choose who we're going to work with and who we're not going to work with. But again, we always strive to work with these small mom and pop shops. Like we know there's big competition out, and we know there's big players in the game, but we want to work with the smaller shops just because that's what we are, and we definitely want to grow with them. And yeah, we want to lock in those relationships young and keep them strong and just grow together.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
That's the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Don't have that like crab in the bucket mentality that I noticed gets brought up a lot here about this scene, cannabis scene here. Like it's good to see that like just love, because you know what I mean.
Heck yes.
That's what makes you guys get so much attention, because everybody. It takes one fan of yours to like that really comes here all the time. They see Couch Lock and now they're a fan of Couch Lock,
100%.
and then vice versa. You know what I mean? So it really works out. And y'all got fire in this motherfucker.
I appreciate you, bro.
No, for sure. I still remember. I think the first thing I've ever picked up from you guys was I think a month after you opened. It was something called Stuffed Cherry Gelato. Your boy Manny recommended it to me. And that was like weed Hennessy.
Always talk about this.
So, no, like I would not shut the fuck up when
We
you
would get like a strain from some. We'd be at some other grow, like other people, and they'd be showing us their weeds. Oh, I wish we had some of that. Like, bruh.
There's still some fire. Those are the shout out our boys over at High Noon Cult. It's a mom and pop shop, like a mom and pop grow. Like they crush it, bro. They crush it. They have their team down here. They got their team in Oregon. But they crush it. They do their thing. Those are the boys that brought us that stuff shit. That was gas, bro. Everything we've gotten from them is super small batch, super fire, and they'll always have our support for sure.
For sure. Also, great Oreos. As DBG and everybody know, I'm an absolute whore for Oreos.
Oreo.
Oreo.
I would say everybody is a hash whore too. So turkey.
Hash whore, he's that too, bro.
Yeah.
He's just a cattle whore.
Jack of all trades, bro. You got to. It's only right.
Speaking of that, what's your guys' like preferred way to like consume cannabis?
Hash hole.
Hash hole.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I was blessed to get to know, kind of honestly see the hash hole game like 3 years ago. Like honestly, about 3 years ago, one of my buddies out in Cali, my boy Strain Chase was honestly, he's been around some fire hash holes, dude, and he's honestly the one who kind of showed me and started like putting me on the hash holes, honestly, and I was like, damn, these are fire, bro. I was like, this is a game changer. And so honestly for me it's hash rolls for sure, all the way. Hash rolls, rosin, and flour, personally. Yeah, I'm too lazy too. I'm too much of a lazy ass to sit there and roll my own hash roll. I can't roll for shit either. I got my boy Michael over here, my boy Michael in Bake Society. Those are the boys,
That's his lane.
It's like, yep, no, we have somebody for that.
I can't do it, bro. Every time I try rolling, it comes out all to the side. But
I remember I rolled one too, and I was sitting there looking for the donut the whole time, and I got through like right by the filter. I'm like, I guess I fucked it.
Yeah, see, practice makes perfect, bro. It's like,
for sure.
Honestly, bro, it's that's when homeboy showed me Cisco. He's been doing it for a fat minute, so it's like I just told him, like, you know what, I'm like I mostly just smoked flower, and honestly, I've been getting like allergic reaction just from like certain flowers. So it's like the terpenes. Not everybody's terpenes, everybody's terpene. So I consume cannabis out like dabs or hash rolls. So I got really fascinated into hash when I seen FAUSTO smoking it. I was like, what's that? I'm like, that looks freaking super dope. So every time we smoke one, it would get super lit and like it take all the pain away, like from my itching, my back, everywhere. So
man.
yeah, bro.
No, I'm right there with you.
No, I see it. No, it's like,
That shit hit though, dog. I'm telling you, those
bro.
hash rolls.
They smack, bro.
I feel like the first time you got high or something.
Yeah, especially when you mix the right combos, like the right flour with the right rosin, bro. Or you can make it such a sweet hash roll or such a gassy hash roll. It just really depends.
I
Like,
really thought about that.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like
that's important. Yeah,
yeah,
we got a fire one after
yeah,
this for
see,
sure,
so-
bro.
yeah,
You get those certain mixes and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that complements that too much.
100%.
I'm like weird. I'm fascinated by having a hash roll with the flour and rosin from the same cultivar, like cold snap flour with that couch cold snap.
Here in for a treat, my dog. You're in for a treat. Come next week.
Yes.
Come next week, bro. So we just, I won't say too much, but come next week for sure.
All right,
yes,
everybody,
yes.
get your asses on Galileo Cannabis.
Come next week for
There
sure.
will be
Pull
cold
up.
snap.
Wait, what's today?
Um,
It's the 29th.
So-
So a
29th.
week from today.
yeah, exactly. A week from
Get it before
Here.
420 so you can blaze and stuff.
Oh, 420, bro.
Jeez, right
Yes,
around the
sir.
corner, bro.
I'm finna
Right
be
around
in
the
here.
corner.
I'm finna come over here and get my smoke. So make sure y'all see me here 420 for
Yeah,
sure.
we're actually gonna have
DBG
a
Galileo 420.
straight up. We're actually gonna have a pop up here, bro. We're gonna have a block party, so we'll have it all. Nothing too crazy. It'll be like 15, 20 vendors, you know, all local
Oh, that's dope.
manufacturers, producers, artists, etc.
Sure.
So we're pretty dope. We have some lowriders, food truck, dessert truck. Yeah, it'll be dope, bro.
Hell yeah.
Come pop up for sure at 420. Yeah, it'll be April 20th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Wow, my boy rolling up some hash rolls, you know, so
I'm gonna have to come get one of those for sure.
Yeah, it's the whole process, man.
100%. So, obviously, Galileo, 637 Broadway Boulevard, Southeast Albuquerque, New Mexico. But if people want to stay in touch with what's happening, stay tuned for new product drops, get on the mailing list, all of that stuff. How can they find you online?
honestly, Instagram, they don't like us, bro, so we're on our third account, so
Fuck the Zuck.
Website. Go to our website. We're always updating that. We have pop-ups every Friday or Saturday. We have a food truck here every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Shout out on the Mexican Grubs. My cousins, they kill it. It's like Bob's Burgers on steroids. Don't you miss it. Don't miss it.
Yeah, I love it.
And then,
Taco burgers hit too.
but yeah, definitely the website. Our Instagram, we try to stay active as much as we can, but every once in a while we get knocked out. But we're going. We're going for sure.
Michael, if the ladies want hash hole rolling videos at 3 a.m., where do they find you on social media?
Wrong one.
Wrong one. If
His shit left a long time.
so you're off the market. But if people are curious about hash holes and what you're doing, how do they get in contact?
Just hit me up through Instagram. I'm under official Michael's Cultivation. So we basically put officials.michaels.cultivation. And basically, just DM me and let me know what you're like basically interested in. Let you know all my prices and the quality. And I mostly want to work with businesses. That's mostly my plan. I want to be more in the cannabis industry.
likes to bake.
Just like really grow with the cannabis industry, like started a small business. FAUSTO's really the one that got me into like making my own business, like creating my own business. So like really like hope to being up there soon, working like a lot of small mom and pop shops, like help each other grow.
Yeah, for sure. So we're actually working on a form, like little brochure. So if you guys are interested in rolling services or New Mexico baked roll services, we'll be having a link on the website soon. They're offering it to different like projects, I guess. Like if you're just looking for a project, or if you're looking for like more like of a contract or like a seasonal thing, their prices range. But they're looking to build their brand. They're definitely looking into growing it for sure. So
I know a couple dispensaries I need to tap in with, bro, because y'all can't like shit.
100%.
Make sure you guys tap in.
Get right.
Tap
Don't
in,
sleep.
get rolled up, go to the moon, live safe, live with the stars, strain damage worldwide.
Let's
Peace.
go.